Chiefs fans have it way too good. So I've done all other 31 teams a favor and transformed Kansas City into a 0 overall. Literally everyone, even Patrick Mahomes, has 0 ratings across the board. And I'm faced with the impossible task of having to rebuild this team to bring them back to the pinnacle of the sport before the 2030 season, or I have to give away 2 copies of Madden 25 to a lucky subscriber. Let's get to freaking work, dude. This is gonna be rather difficult. So unfortunately, I think it's safe to say at this point that the 2024 season is gonna be a wash. So I think the best course of action to start this rebuild is just literally to simulate to the end of the season and get to the real work in the off season. I mean, I'd be willing to bet the deed of my house, dude, that we go 0-17 this year. Not even just that, like, we probably don't even score a point the entire season. What I freaking tell ya. We lost our last 2 games of the season by a combined 236 points. Not even a single point in the preseason. Oh my gosh, let's go. We scored 3 against the Raiders in a game where we had 29 yards of combined offense. Patrick Mahomes threw 8 interceptions. Our leading rusher had 0 yards because all of our running backs had negative. So was that the only points that we scored? Yes, it was. And our worst beatdown came at the hands of the San Francisco 49ers. Dude, they scored 69 points in the 4th quarter. Nice. Patrick threw 15 interceptions. How in the world am I eventually supposed to take this team to a Super Bowl? We had 43 yards of offense all season long, and we gave up 10,000. Averaging 0.2 points per game is just nasty work. We literally almost had as many first downs gained as offensive yards. We gave up almost 5,000 more yards in the second worst defense. Giving up over 2,000 points is just downright criminal. Didn't force a single sack or a fumble or a pick all year long. Have to say, 0 touchdowns to 63 interceptions is just not what we're used to from Patrick. He was sacked 108 times. We did not gain a single rushing yard all season long. Our leading rusher had negative 2 yards. Samaje had a great year, you know, with negative 400 yards. Now it says Patrick has 5 upgrades. Oh my god, dude, the legend returns. So that's gonna be a really big issue with all of these players literally having skill point upgrades that just can't be used for some reason. Like, we're probably gonna have to just end up cutting everybody. What makes things even worse is we have a negative $310,000 salary cap. I really might have walked myself into the hardest challenge in channel history. I'm like, even this guy, Joshua Williams, has 10 skill points that he should be able to use, but he just can't because he doesn't have enough for the bucket, apparently. There's a few interesting things I want to check here. I was kind of curious to see if anybody had a crazy interception total, you know, given Patrick Mahomes threw more than 60, but nothing too out of the ordinary. Nobody with like 50 plus sacks or anything. Hold on, I gotta check how our kickers did. I mean, to be fair, he only attempted 2 all season long, and he made one over 40 yards, which is impressive, especially when you consider he has 0 kick power. Our punter was pretty freaking solid though, dude. Like 41 yards per punch, not terrible again for somebody with 0 kick power and accuracy. Now, before the rebuild really begins, I do think there's one thing we have to do before we get into the off season and literally go one by one and release everybody. But the big problem is you see guys like this Patrick Mahomes are gonna have a penalty of $176 million. So I'm gonna do it, but I have absolutely no idea what the salary cap situation is gonna be like after this. So this is gonna take me a hot minute. So finally, the last player has been released off the squad. Nobody left on the roster now. Now I have no idea what the salary cap situation is gonna look like. I mean, it says we have $113 million to spend, but I don't know if that's gonna change with the penalties once we hit the offseason. So how funny is it that we released every single player off our roster and our overall didn't even change? Not gonna lie, feels nice though to have a clean slate. But even if the salary cap does stay the same, how am I supposed to fill a 53-man roster with only 113 mil? That's barely a $2 million cap hit per player. Why does it say I still have player upgrades? Dude, I clicked the button and just nothing happens. It takes me right back to the main menu. All right, with that, I suppose it's off-season time. I literally have no idea what we're about to get ourselves into. See, dude, we got a massive problem. It says we have negative $17 million in cap room. Really don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to make it to a Super Bowl. Why does it say we have 12 players on our roster now? Who the heck infiltrated our freaking squad here? Where did you guys come from? I mean, I guess I'm not complaining. It's better than what we started with. So I really don't know what else to even try to do here aside from just see what the heck happens once we get to free agents. Here we freaking go, dude. Moment of truth. Yep, we don't have any money to spend. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't even a good class anyway. Yeah, no crap. So what I think I'm gonna do is actually try to game the system, because obviously I'm gonna need some freaking players to be able to field a squad next year, and I don't know how I'm gonna afford it. So I'm gonna see what happens here. If I turn the off-season free agent bidding on auto, though, and see if somehow the CPU can game the system and we can get some players for free. I don't know. I'm just trying some theories here. But at the end of free agency, unfortunately, that didn't work. But even with the negative salary cap, we should still be able to participate in the draft here. This is definitely where I have to be methodical with how I go about things, because obviously I have the #1 pick, and I could just take whoever I wanted here, but I think the smart move for the future of this squad is just trade down over and over and over again and try to get like 20-30 picks in this class. I just have to be super smart here with how I go about things. Wait, why do I now have negative $40 million in cap room? Gosh, this game doesn't like me right now. So the Giants had the #2 pick, so I want to see what I can get from them. Okay, we got their 2nd round pick. We take that. And with that first pick, they went Shedeur Sanders. So unfortunately, I feel like I made a mistake. I could have probably got more, but you live and you learn, live and you learn. How did my cap room go down even more after that? It doesn't even make sense. Now the Seahawks have pick #3. Can I get like their pick #2 and 3? Oh, it's declined. But you know what? I wouldn't mind picking up some late round picks, because honestly, I would love to have the entire 7th round. Let's try this out, and trade still declined. So that trade was accepted. We get their 1st and their 2nd and their 6th and their 7th from this year and their 6th and 7th from next year. So I think the move is just continue this process over and over and over again as long as I physically can. I don't understand why my cap room keeps getting worse and worse. So this time from the Patriots, we get their 1st, we get 3 7ths, a 5th, and a 6th. We're making some progress. Forgot to mention the Seahawks went offensive lineman, crazy enough, and the Patriots just went Mason Graham. Let's see if I can turn this #4 pick into. So unfortunately, we can't even turn this into an extra 4th round pick. I think we should be able to pick up, not even an extra 5th and 6th. Let's trade that #7 from next year. Come on. I mean, I guess whatever it takes to get some extra picks for this year. Fortunately, I just don't know how much longer the trade down method's really going to work. Now, the problem is the 2 teams behind me, the Panthers and the Raiders, probably want quarterbacks. There's still some good ones left. No, Cam Ward, Carson Beck, probably don't want him. Quinn Ewers looks pretty good. Jalen Milroe sitting there. And I feel like it is so important for us to get ourselves a superstar quarterback as soon as possible so they can start progressing and hopefully one day lead us to a playoff berth. Let's see what the Panthers would give us. See, dude, they won't even give me a 5 and a 6, man. Like, how many picks do we have by now? We have 16 picks in total. I think I'm gonna be dumb here, boys. I think I am gonna go ahead and just take a quarterback, because I don't feel like getting an extra 5th or 6th round pick is worth passing up on a future potential franchise quarterback. Cam Ward is probably gonna be my selection here. Oh, Cameron, don't be a stinker, please, brother. Don't be a stinker. I mean, he's the 23rd ranked player. He has hidden development, though, so at least that's a dub. So I'd like to think this was the right decision. So we have 3 consecutive picks here to start the 2nd round. I'm not gonna lie, Quinn Ewers was still there. Jalen Milroe was still there, so we could have just kept trading down. That's kind of unfortunate. So let's see if we can actually trade back with the Patriots here. Dude, they won't even give me an extra 5th. Like, what are we doing? All right, so I guess we're freaking picking here. I think we might just go running back. Quinshawn Judkins, he's probably going to be an absolute beast off the get-go. I can't believe he made it out of the 1st round. So we have possibly our starting quarterback and running back of the future. And he comes in as the 4th best player in the draft, dude. What a freaking pick. I wonder if, like, I traded down to the Bears, if they would give me something half decent. Because we definitely need as many picks as humanly freaking possible. They're not even gonna give me 2-6. Are you kidding me? We got 1 at least, but that's terrible. Hopefully they don't pick one of the guys that I wanted. They went offensive guard. That kind of is one of the guys I was looking at. Like, maybe the move is trading back to the Raiders, who probably want one of those quarterbacks. They won't even give me a 5th and a 7th. Like, is it really worth risking one of the players that I want for a freaking 7th round pick? I don't think so. So screw it, man. Let's make our 3rd selection here. I think I'm gonna go one of the safeties, but I don't know which one. Malachi Starks here. He's super fast. Yep, I think he's going to be the pick. Malachi Starks, welcome to Kansas City. 20th best player in the draft. Comes in with hidden development, 96 speed. That's a good pick. Okay, none of the players I wanted actually got selected. So that's a really, really good thing, because I'm going to come in here and probably go with this tight end. Mason Taylor out of LSU is a monster. See a lot of potential in there. Hopefully this isn't a mistake and he's going to come in as, oh no, the 48th ranked player. At least he does have hidden development, though, so that's always a dub. Now we have the 1st pick here in the 3rd round. Now Malachi Moore is still there, and I think he's pretty good, but he was a projected 1st, 2nd round pick, so I don't know why he's failed this far. Oh no, dude, I don't know about it. I mean, I'm gonna do it. Like, who else am I gonna take at this point? He's a 31st ranked player. Why did he fall this far? He has hidden development too, which means we hit on every single player so far. So this is going pretty good. Now we have another pick late here in the 3rd round. Is it worth taking a selection or trying to accumulate some more picks? I don't know if any of these guys are too good to be completely honest with you. Maybe we try trading back with like the Ravens or something. Okay, we get an extra 7th and 6th. We definitely take that. And the good thing is, no matter who we take, they're going to be useful because every single player is going to start for us. Now we do need a receiver. I'm probably going to go this guy out of Miami. I got a feeling he's not going to be that incredible, but at the same time, we need a receiver. We don't have one on our freaking team right now. And he's the 59th ranked player. He doesn't have hidden development though, but again, he's going to be our wide receiver 1. Now let's see if I can trade back to like maybe 112 or so and get some more picks. Nope, we can't even get a 6th rounder. We traded a future 7 though to see this deal through so we can get an extra pick this year. Now honestly, there's no real reason I'm being super anal about these picks because it doesn't matter. Like I said, everybody's going to start. Go with this defensive tackle who sucks. Oh no, dude. Easily our worst pick of the freaking day. He's still going to be our deep tackle 1 though. Now we do need cornerback badly. So I'm just going to take one of the top guys on the board, although they fell quite a bit, which means they probably suck. We don't have them scouted at all. I guess I just take the top guy here, Jason Marshall. Hopefully you don't suck completely. Hey, that's perfect value. I mean, we definitely need multiple cornerbacks. So let's just take one of the other ones I was looking at. Melvin Smith will be a stinker. He was quite the stinker. You know what? I'm actually going to trust in the computer to make the rest of these picks, and hopefully it's not a complete dud. Now we have negative $60 million in salary cap. Hopefully it was worth it with that draft class, though. We started off with a freaking bang, dude. Cam Ward looks good. Judkins is a 79. Malachi Starks is a 76. Mason Taylor's a 73. Malachi Moore, 75 rated in the 3rd round is incredible. Even that receiver from Miami was good. And the rest of our picks does look like it was kind of a stinker, but at least it looks like we should have a full offensive line now. We even got a fullback. So we've made it to year 2. I want to see if our salary cap situation has changed at all. Nope, still negative $40 million in the cap. I don't even know if we have a player at every single position. That's the bad thing. It looks like we have no depth whatsoever. At least it looks like our defense is filled out. Even though obviously we don't have depth at some of these positions. It's better than what we started with. The squad is up to a 67 overall. So again, dude, that's quite the improvement. Now the really big issue here is that I would love, to sign some available free agents and fill out the roster, but unfortunately we cannot afford anybody. So again, I think I'm gonna try and game this system here and see if the CPU can help me out. We have fill roster on, which means the CPU will automatically sign free agents for positions that do not have the minimum number of required players. So if I do simulate to the regular season, will it fill out my squad for me? I hope so. It didn't, but it signed a few players. Okay, got us a starting tight end in Hayden Hurst, although I think I'm actually gonna convert him to wide receiver possibly. So we want our youngster starting there. Yep, get ready to learn wide out, buddy. And on defense, at least we got ourselves a 73 rated defensive tackle. The squad's up to a 68 now. So the goal of this season, just please win a singular game. If our youngsters can progress a little bit, hopefully the salary cap situation will fix itself this next offseason and we can actually sign some free agents and really get to building up this squad. Truthfully though, I have no idea what the salary cap is gonna do. Yes, dudes, progress. Please let me see who we beat so we can make fun of them. The Cleveland Browns, let's go. I mean, we outgained them in everything, dude. Cam Ward, a good game. Oh, wow. It was a Cam Ward, Jalen Milroe matchup. I mean, Judkins about outgained Nick Chubb. Dude, I told you Hayden Hurst was gonna be a dog at wide receiver. I mean, there were some close games on the schedule too. Like, we almost beat the Patriots. We about beat the Commanders. Almost beat the Raiders. So, like, very easily, this could have been like a 3-4 win season. But it still says we have negative $34 million in salary cap. Fortunately, we still had the league's worst offense. Now, defensively, we weren't dead last. Who had a worse defense than us, dude? Let's go make fun of them. The Cincinnati Bengals. Ha. I have to say, at least this offensive performance was a lot better than last year's and only allowed, about 4,000 yards less defensively. So really, not a bad season from Cam Ward given the circumstances. 23 touchdowns to 17 picks. We definitely want to get that completion percentage up though, and we definitely don't want to be getting sacked 50 plus times a year. This is definitely something we can work with. He is up to a 79 overall, so we can definitely work with that, boys. Now on the ground, Judkins didn't have, the greatest season, but at the same time, you got to remember what he was running behind. But he is up to an 83, so he could turn into quite the beast for us. And 3 receivers with 700 plus yards. Let's go. I knew it was going to be big putting Mason Taylor as our starting tight end. He's up to a 76, so hopefully he can turn into quite the monster. I mean, he's only 21 years old. And that young receiver from Miami too, Xavier, up to a 76. He had a good year. Now defensively, Jack Kaiser led us in total tackles. We had Javare Ritzy lead us with 6 sacks. So we definitely, need to add some players to that front 7 that can actually get to the quarterback. And Jason Marshall, that first corner we drafted, had 4 picks. Let's go. Now, do we have the offensive rookie of the year? No. But we did have 3 players in the top 10, which isn't terrible. Hey, we had the defensive rookie of the year. Let's go. We had 6 of the top 10. So even though we only won a singular game, dude, I'm still happy with the progress, which the squad is up to a 71 overall. So we're getting somewhere. You got to keep in mind too, dude, they found a way to win a game with only 39 players on their roster. Like, I think it's safe to say that these guys are dogs. And my God, dude, that defensive tackle is already up to a 76 rated, dude. So Javare could turn into quite the monster. Like, having a defensive tackle with a quarterback wristband is just nasty. Like, I'm telling you, dude, if we could just actually sign some free agents this offseason, we could really start to cook. Oh my God, dude, I am so happy. I'm assuming the penalties were uplifted and we now have $232 million to spend. Brother, this squad is about to look so much better. And hold on a freaking second, dude. We have had some movement on defense. Malachi Starks, now a superstar. Kaiser, now a superstar. The D tackle improved up to star, and Jason Marshall up to star. So, dude, with these young pieces and the available salary cap, this defense could become a top 10 unit fast. And the offense also has some young talent too, obviously. I think we're just going to have to put a lot of our money into the offensive line, because the offensive line just isn't good. So 7 players we need to try and re-sign. And here's the thing, I don't know if it's worth it, because we possibly could sign better in free agency, so maybe these guys, we just let them walk. All right, fellas, time for the most important part of this rebuild yet. It is time to head into free agency, and I gotta make dang sure I spend this $230 million carefully. All right, fellas, let's see what we got here. Oh, so that is gonna be a problem. Literally nobody is interested in joining us. Now, the good news is there are some players who want to join us, but obviously it's not the cream of the crop or anything. Let's be smart about this though. Now we need multiple wide receivers, and Tyler Lockett's interested, but I want some younger guys that can progress. Wandale Robinson. I just want to throw out an offer and see if we're one of the better ones. We're tied with the Bucks right now. So I'm gonna make it a 5-year deal, and I bumped up the money a little bit. I just gotta remember I can't overpay for anybody. So we're his top offer now. Now Alec Pierce is another one that I would be super interested in. I wouldn't mind giving you a little 4-year contract. Our wide receiver core would look so much better if these 2 guys can sign for it. Now we have absolutely got to sign some offensive linemen, and Charles Cross would be incredible. I just don't know if I can actually afford them. If I'm gonna overpay on anyone, it would be somebody that could be a cornerstone on that offensive line. And we're tied with 2 other teams right now. I just don't know if I can give them enough money to bump that up to a 5-star offer to make sure we do land them, because I still do. We're tied with everybody else. You know what, Charles? This is going to be your final offer from us. It's gonna be a massive overpay, but if that's what it takes to bring in somebody that can protect Cam Ward's blind side, it would 100% be worth it. And yes, we do have his only 5-star offer now. It's kind of moving down the line, no pun intended, because we literally need an offensive lineman at every single position. And preferably, I want somebody who's interested in joining us, which means our best bet's probably David Edwards here, or John Runyon if nobody's going to offer him. We'll give him a little 2-year deal. We're his only offer. Now at center, what do we do here? Mitch Morris would be maybe a good center to have on a 1-year deal. He's interested, so we could get him kind of cheap compared to some of the other ones. I think we should be good there. Now, right guard, really nobody young interested in joining. Like, would it be worth giving Wyatt Teller a little 2-year offer? We're tied with the Titans. Just in case, I'm gonna give a little 1-year offer out to Alex Kappa, which we should be able to land him. Now, at right tackle, Ryan Ramchick's interested in joining the old Kansas City Chiefs, but he's somebody I'm just gonna give a 1-year offer to. So we should be able to land him. We still have $140 million left to spend. Now, time to spend some money on defense, and we definitely need a defensive end or 2, or maybe 5. I'd prefer one of the younger guys, so possibly Peyton Turner or Marcus Davenport. Give Peyton Turner a little 3-year offer. Now, do I give DeMarcus Lawrence a 1-year deal just for the heck of it because I have the money? Now, I wouldn't mind it. Now, we do need some depth at defensive tackle. I'm just going to offer a guy like Tier Tart. We still have Ritzy, so don't forget him. So I don't want to sign anybody that would overshadow him, so Tier Tart would be a good sign to put behind him. At right end, Jermaine Johnson's there, and that's the guy that I feel like we could lock down on a long-term deal that could be a cornerstone piece for us. So again, this is a guy I would not mind overpaying for, because we obviously have the money. Hopefully there's not too many teams competing for us. Gosh dang it, Atlanta's probably gonna get him. I'm gonna have to give him so much money if he's going to join us, and I just don't know if that's going to be worth it. Like, I'm going to give him $13 million a year and a $13 million bonus, and again, I'm probably not even going to be in the league. Yeah, dude, it might be a GG. This is your last offer, Jermaine. $15 million a year salary and a $15 million bonus. If this is not enough, we're just going to move on to other targets. Tied with the Falcons now, but again, that doesn't mean we're necessarily going to sign them. So I'll throw out a little offer here to Travis Jones just in case he doesn't accept. Thank God we're his only offer. Now, we also do need a better backup middle linebacker. We'll give Brian Asamoah a little one-year deal. Wadafe Owe would be freaking huge, dude. Now, there's a guy like Andrew Van Ginkel who really wants to join us for some reason, but I want to see how much is too much for Odafe. Because, like, look at how big of an upgrade he'd be. So let me just start out with, like, a very low-risk offer. God dang it, dude. The Bucks are killing us right now. So, yeah, brother, I'm going to have to overpay massively here. I'll bump up the salary, dude, to, like, $8.5 million per season on a 6-year deal, I guess. And we're still behind. All right, this is it, dude. I'm going to give you $10 million a season. That's it, Odafe. All right, we're tied with the Bucks now, but again, that doesn't mean we're necessarily going to land them. With that being the case, I don't want to miss out on Andrew Van Ginkel, so I am going to give him a 1-year offer. We should be able to land him. Now, we're definitely going to need multiple corners. I wouldn't mind kicking the tires here on Kyler Gordon, give him a little cheap 3-year deal and see what it's looking like, which we're his only offer. And also wouldn't mind giving Kendall Fuller a little 1-year deal too, which we're tied with a bunch of other teams. So while we're here, let me give Dax Hill a little 2-year deal. And I think we are A-okay at the safety position. So we have targeted so many players here, dude, and we need as many of them possible to sign. And if everyone did sign, we'd still have over $12 million, but more than likely, we're not going to land all these guys. But by far, my main targets, Odafe Owe, Jermaine Johnson, and Charles Cross. If we can land all 3 of those guys with one of the receivers that we offered, I'm telling you, we're going to have a massive year next season. All right, here we go, dudes. Moment of truth. Gonna send these offers through. Okay, so a lot of these players are still considering some of the offers, but the rest of the guys, they decided. Let's see. We got Odafe Owe. We got Charles Cross. Got Wan'Dale Robinson, Andrew Van Ginkel, Ryan Ramchick, Dax Hill, Alex Pierce, Alex Kappa, Travis Jones, John Runyon, and Tierre Tart. So I feel like the only main target I missed out on was Jermaine Johnson. We got Travis Jones to fill his shoes. That's perfect. Which still gives us $41 million to spend. So do I just spend the money and like try to get a guy like Joel Bitonio in a 1-year deal? Okay, that's just not happening. Now, I could use a much better backup running back. Let's see if we can land Rashad White on possibly a 2-year deal. Saints are going to beat us to him. Oh, Derrick Henry. Do we bring him in on a 1-year contract? Nobody else wants him, apparently. And just for the heck of it, dude, do I sign Kyle Juszczyk? Now, I'm wondering with the money that we have left over, if it's worth just bumping up DeMarcus Lawrence's offer just a little bit. I mean, he'd be massive to have just for at least 1 season. And we're in the lead now. So honestly, dude, I think I'm ready to roll with these outstanding offers. If we could just land like maybe 3-4 of them, that would be massive. Like mainly Wyatt Teller, Kendall Fuller, DeMarcus Lawrence. Those veterans could play a big deal in us, maybe even making the playoffs next year. So let's see, dude. Let's send the offers through. So still a handful of guys that haven't decided yet. And unfortunately, it does not look like we're going to get Kyler Gordon. But we did get Wyatt Teller. We did get ourselves a fullback. I think we did miss out on everybody else. So let's go ahead and pull Kyler Gordon's offer. The rest of the guys, we still should be able to land. We might miss out on DeMarcus Lawrence, but if we do, it's not the end of the world. And the one position we do need to be looking at here is cornerback. We got to get somebody, even if it's just for a season. Stephon Gilmore, come be our cornerback number 1 for a year. Telling you, Stephon Gilmore and DeMarcus Lawrence would be huge here. We got Stephon Gilmore, but it looks like we missed out on DeMarcus Lawrence. So hopefully we can still land Derrick Henry and Brian. But even if we don't, dude, I have to say, this was an incredible free agency class. Now let's go ahead and simulate to the NFL draft and keep stacking, boys, because we do have the number 1 overall pick again. And we did also land Brian Asamoah and Derrick Henry. Now, very productive free agency, but keep in mind, a lot of these guys are just on 1-year contracts, so we need to look at replacing the guys that are going to be leaving next offseason in the draft, hopefully. But honestly, that went so much better than what I could have ever imagined. Like, look at the state of this squad now, boys. Like, do you not remember where we were just 2 years ago? I mean, we got the squad up to an 80 overall across the board, dudes. We're getting somewhere. So the latest mock draft has us going Chris McIntosh, defensive end. And I mean, like, I guess I just go best player available. Maybe I continue to trade down, dude. I don't know. Let's get this bread though, boys. I do think I am gonna try to trade back to the number 2 pick, which Washington has. Now let's see if they'll give me their 2nd round pick and possibly a player. Maybe Emmanuel Forbes? All right, Commanders, I'm begging, accept this, please. It is declined, but barely. So let me see if I can throw in like a 5th possibly. Declined still. Maybe a 6th round selection. Still declined. Maybe I can throw in a player or two, like somebody we really don't need. Is this enough? Still not. But it's really close though. So maybe if we just throw in like a 7th round pick from a few years down the line, we should be golden. Commanders, please, brother, I beg. That's insane. But surely this is enough. Let's freaking go. Be the number 2 pick, the 2nd pick in the 2nd round, the 2nd pick in the 3rd round, and a new starting corner. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be kind of salty if they do go with that defensive end here, because that's who I want, but at the same time, it wouldn't be the absolute end of the world. And I do think they went with them. That's kind of disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Chris was the pick. Gosh. Dang it! Maybe we say screw it and take this top wide receiver off the board here. He's projected top 5. Had a really good combine. Has pretty good skills. I mean, A release, A catching traffic, A spec catch. He's 6'4", 225. All right, Enrique, please be the right selection here. And he comes in as the 3rd ranked player at pick number 2. Not terrible. 97 jumping with 93 speed is wild. Especially, again, you consider he's 6'4". So that means we do have the first 2 picks here in the 2nd round. Now, we do need some young offensive linemen. This Robert Weeks guy looks pretty good. He has 3 A's right off the get-go. Oh my god. And he was also one of the strongest centers at the combine. And we all know strength is so important in terms of an offensive lineman's rating. He has, oh my god, 6 A attributes. Dude, this guy could be an absolute monster. I'm calling it. He's going to be like a top 10 rated player in the entire draft. And he comes in as the 6th ranked player in this NFL draft. Oh my gosh, he has normal development though. So that's probably why he fell this far. That's kind of disappointing. But he's still gonna be a monster though, right? Now, I do think I'm gonna try and trade down again here. Now, we traded down a few spots with the Buccaneers to swap my 5th for their 3rd. There's a decent little young defensive end sitting here, middle in the 2nd round. Ben Long, he's not really a scheme fit for us, but he had a pretty good combine. He's not the fastest in the world. A block shed, B play rec, B awareness. I mean, I think it's worth a selection here. Benjamin comes in as the 27th ranked player. Let's roll. Does have hidden development too, which is a massive dub always. That means I have 3 picks here in the 3rd round. Let's hopefully make every single one of them count here. There's 2 really good offensive linemen just chilling right here. This guy, oh my god! Bryce Long comes in with 4 A attributes in the 3rd round. He's not the strongest. That probably means his overall is not the greatest, but we're going to try anyway. He comes in as the 40th ranked player. As long as he has hidden development, which he does, again, a W pick. He's happy to be here. Now, talk about somebody looking like a freaking beast. This Clayton Porter guy. I don't even know how he's still here. He's the fastest left outside linebacker in the entire draft. Had a really good combine outside of that. Has a ton of A ratings. Decent in coverage. Has A block shedding and A play rec. As long as that awareness isn't absolutely terrible, this could be another absolute monster of a draft selection, and he comes in as the 23rd ranked player in the entire draft. Oh my gosh, dude, we hit on a hidden development prospect once again, dude. Let's go. Now, what are the odds we can go 3 for 3 here in the 3rd round? Brother, there is one more offensive guard that also looks like an absolute monster. I guess this was a really good offensive line class. It's the only thing that really can explain it. Now, he, again, didn't have a good bench press, so his overall is probably not the highest in the world. Oh, he has some Fs too. I don't know if it's worth it. Screw it, dude. We're already clicked on him. Let's go ahead and take him. He comes in as the 42nd ranked player. So that's, again, a really good pick. And he also, again, has hidden development, dude. What a freaking draft this has been. If I hit on another pick here in the 4th round, I'm telling you guys, I'm the greatest drafter of all freaking time. Now, I did say we needed a backup tight end. We didn't get one in free agency, and the only guy that's even, like, worth looking at is this Eddie Bonner fella. I mean, he had one of the best combines. I don't think it's a great tight end class. I mean, he looks like a really good route runner, has decent awareness. I mean, who else am I going to pick at this point? Eddie, don't be a stinker. And he, oh my god, he is a stinker. Well, I guess you can't hit on every single pick, and he has normal development too. And the 6th round, I'm just taking this receiver that was really fast. I don't care what his rating was. He ran a 4.2940, so he comes in with 95 speed. To be fair, I thought it was going to be higher than that, so this was kind of an L. Now, please tell me that was a banger of a draft class. We hit on so many in those early first few rounds, and let me tell you something, boys. That is one of my greatest draft classes of all freaking time. If that center had hidden dev trait at 78 rated, that would have been a monster pick. But that wide receiver was incredible. We got 2B longs and back-to-back picks, 74, 73 rated. And we got a 75 rated outside linebacker in the 3rd round. Like, this was a 10 out of 10. I do want to go see what that defensive ends overall was, though. I'm kind of worried he's like an 81, 82 X factor or something. Yep, he was an 80. Oh, man, was it worth it? So, dude, the offense isn't looking too shabby. Now, I do want to go ahead and let the old rookie start at center. It means I can go ahead and get rid of old Mitchell. Now, before I trade him away, I want to see if there's anybody else we can get rid of. I might actually go ahead and get rid of Stephon Gilmore so the young guys can play. Also need to move a few things around to make sure these young guys get adequate playing time. I think this is how the old defensive line needs to look, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and also trade away Van Ginkel. I didn't know I was going to get all these young studs. Dude, we just got Nakobe Dean, a 3rd and a 4th round pick. Oh my god, now we just went at ourselves a real long-term solution at the right tackle position. I legitimately didn't think that was going to be accepted, but not asking questions. Now we just need to sign a backup quarterback to help mentor Cam Ward, and I'm assuming Derek Carr is probably the man for the job. As long as he has mentor, which he does, hopefully we can win you a ring, Derek. Now I think this team is ready to roll. And brother, I would not be surprised with us being an 82 overall, 83 offense, 81 defense if we shock some people and made the freaking playoffs this year. And even if we do miss the playoffs this year, like, the team is still so young, dude, that like we're just gonna get better and better each season. Then maybe the next season we could be Super Bowl contenders. I mean, as long as we improve upon our 1-win season a year ago, I'm happy with any bit of progress, especially when you put in perspective where we were just 2 seasons ago. Brother, we went 12-5. Keep in mind, we won 1 game a season ago. We were literally a win away from getting the 1st round bye. That is just insane. I mean, if we didn't just randomly lose 5 out of 6 games in the middle of the season, dude, we would have got that 1st round bye. Like, we literally ended the season with an 8-game winning streak. How the frick did we do that? We had a top 5 offense in the NFL, which, you know, was a lot better than last year, and almost had a top 10 defense. I mean, that's the type of improvement I love to see here from Cameron. 37 touchdowns to 13 interceptions, 4,200 yards is incredible, which his overall is now up to an 83. Also, some improvement in the run game as Judkins about went for 1,000 yards. Now, through the air, our #1 overall draft pick led the team with 1,000 yards and 16 touchdowns, which I'm so interested to see. He is already a superstar X factor at an 87 overall. That tight end we drafted in our very first draft also came in with 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. Wan'Dale Robinson, big year. Alex Pierce, big year. That's why we gave you the money. Poor Xavier, dude, one of our original draft picks, kind of got pushed down the pecking order. And what an addition Nakobe Dean ended up being, dude. 100 total tackles on the year. And look at that draft pick, dude. What was he, a 3rd round selection? Came in, led the team with 10 sacks. And we got to the quarterback a lot more than last year, but at the same time, I feel like we need to be a little bit better in this category. And again, what an addition Emmanuel Forbes was, dude. 4 picks on the year. And look at Cam Ward, dude, already getting some MVP votes. And this is the biggest robbery of the video. How did I come in 7th place in Coach of the Year voting? Do you not remember what this team looked like 2 years ago? Now, what is so awesome is that we have both the Offensive Rookie of the Year and that is a robbery. There's just no way a guy for the Titans had more sacks than Porter. He had 7 sacks, dude. That's such a robbery. Now, what are the odds this team just 3 seasons in are ready to go on a legitimate Super Bowl run? I mean, the team is already up to an 85 overall across the board, and you best believe we've seen teams win the Super Bowl with a much worse overall. My god, dude, Porter's an absolute monster, up to an 83. I don't know what it is about this squad, dude, but I just have that feeling they got what it takes, especially when you consider that yours truly is going to be controlling this squad during the playoff push. How embarrassing would it be if I got 1st rounded? Oh, it's snowing too, dude. This is about to be wild. Now, I am only going to step in for the big moment, so I want to see how far we can get in a simulation here. Oh no, that's just not good. That is so not good. We threw a pick. I think they're going to have the ball in the red zone. Oh, that's not how I wanted to start things off, boys. As long as you bend, just don't break. I mean, I got a pick first play. And also a read option. I was not expecting that whatsoever. He's going to, oh my god. He's going to fall forward about 15 yards. I mean, I can't even hardly tell where the end zone is, dude. Get to him. Get to him. Sack. Let's go. What are you doing, dude? You just got sacked. A quick screen to Garrett Wilson, who's going to get some of those yards back. 3rd down and goal from the 13-yard line. Absolutely no chance. Sack him. Pick. Come on. Take it to the house. One man to beat. It's a quarterback. Spin move. Broken tackle. big play, fellas. That was really close to being a pick six, but Dax Hill, what a signing you were. Oh, what a change of events, dude. Now let's actually score here, Cameron. I'm actually liking this play one. So much space down the seam, and he overthrew him. We got to settle down here, Cameron. Let's just hand it off to Judkins here, make sure we get the first down. Out the middle. We honestly got stuffed. We were absolutely 100% going for this. Cam, QB sneak, we got it. Not liking this, not gonna lie. Block for me down the field, come on. Cam, go! I mean, he's got some wheels on him. Wan'Dale Robinson wide open. That's gonna be a touchdown, Chiefs. What a freaking play. All of our big signings, dude, coming up huge here. Big third down and 15 here. Hopefully we can keep him out of field goal range, force him to punt. He's gonna take off. We get to the quarterback. There's no way they're gonna kick a field goal from the 40-yard line in the snow, right? They're going for it. They're a bunch of psychos. If Tyler Bass makes this, dude, he's the greatest kicker of all time. Crown him. I think he missed it. No, he made it. That's insane, dude. Come on. Huge third down and long here, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're going to take a sack, unfortunately. Which means the Jets get the ball back with a chance to score before halftime. We are going to force them to a punt. Odds here, we can put up points in less than a minute in the snow. Hargrave. What a throw from Cam Ward, dude, as he's getting hit. Oh, they just chewed so much clock. This game is so dumb. Why'd that take 20 seconds off the clock? Might have just screwed us there, honestly. I'm not going to lie, dude. He was camouflaged with the snow. Those jerseys are not fair to be wearing while it's snowing. Oh, that clock chewing, man, really screwed us. We got to get like 20, 30 yards in 16 seconds somehow. Mason Taylor down the seam, and the ball is going to get picked off. Again, it's kind of hard to see those defenders back there, unfortunately. What an ugly game of football it's been so far, dude. But, like, I guess that's what happens when it's a snow day. Oh, we got sacked for a second straight play. What are the odds we can pick up a third down and 23? Wan'Dale Robinson again. We just don't have enough time to throw the ball today. Not good. Do the Jets have incredible field position here? Over the middle. There's just absolutely no chance that just happened, dude. So stupid. All right, guess it's time for us to strike back here. Mason Taylor. Oh, dude, I can't see. I'm not gonna lie. I really did not see him. God dang it, man. Like, I legit thought he was about to be wide open. We're choking, dude. We're choking. Decent play there. Good stop. Quarterback scrambling. Oh, no, wide open out of the backfield. That's not good. But don't forget, we already got an interception in this situation earlier. I would definitely take another one here. Handoff. Breece Hall stopped in the backfield. I'll give up a field goal. I'd take it. Once I get to the quarterback. No way he broke that tackle. This is actually criminal, dude. This is so stupid. All over it. All over it. Come on. Not going anywhere, Breece. Handoff again. Kobe Dean there with a stop. Third down and goal. They're not going to pick up a third down this time. Gotta have the stop here. Absolutely gotta have it. Got the slant covered. To throw the ball away. They're going to be forced to punt. Now, this is about to be the most boring drive of all time. So I literally cannot see the Jets defenders when I'm throwing the ball down the field. I just can't do it. I got to run every play. Judkins, please. Need a Judkins drive, as that's going to take us into the fourth quarter. And this has been one of the ugliest games I have ever played in the history of my freaking channel. The good news is we still have a chance to win. Big hole. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. More of that. More of that. Up middle again. And going absolutely nowhere this time. 83 yards of offense today is criminal. Hargrave, he is so open. He is open. That's a laser. Come on. That's my first round draft pick. Took the lead with the extra point. Now we need our defense to get a singular stop here. 3rd and 6. 4th and 6. They're going to punt us the football. Now time to pick up a few first downs, chew this clock, and get out of here with one of the ugliest wins in the history of my freaking channel, dude. They get more than that, though. Up the middle. Like, almost like somebody block. Not gonna lie, not really the biggest fan of this predicament. Gotta have it, though. Absolutely gotta have it. Down the middle again. Oh my gosh. He was wide open if we had time to throw the ball. Like, what are we doing in pass protection? God, this is such a big drive, dude. Need somebody to make the biggest play of their freaking lives right here. But they did cover. Get after the quarterback. Get after the quarterback. Come on. Force a fumble or something. Why are the Jets chewing clock, you bunch of weirdos? Get to the quarterback, please. All right. That's going to chew some clock. Oh, my. Get to the quarterback. There we go. It's going to set up for a 4th down and long. There it goes. They chewed so much clock there. This is for the game. This is for the game. Oh, that's unfreaking believable. We need a sack or something. We need a sack badly. Or a pick. Or a pick. Game! game! Oh my gosh, dude, get me the frick out of here. I never want to play a snow game the rest of my freaking life. What a nasty game, dude. Terrible. And who we have to play in the divisional? The Texans, who also went 12-5. Just please tell me it's not going to be snow in this game. All we have to do is take down CJ Stroud. Oh, no, Texans coming out moving the ball pretty well, although they get a sack here, and they are going to kick a field goal to take the lead. What can Cam do on his own here? He threw another interception. Both first drives have tried to simulate those freaking picks. Gotta force them to another field goal here, dude. I mean, honestly, an interception would be ideal. We get a sack, we take that. Porter's second sack of the day already. Absolutely got to have something on this drive, dude. Hargrave over the middle. I mean, it was kind of a bad throw, to be honest, but at least it's a first down somehow. Unfortunately, this game looks like it also has the making of a very, very ugly football game, although at least it's not snowing this time. Green pass actually worked. Picks up a first down and more. Maybe that's the move. Mason Taylor over the middle. That's a first down. We got all 20 of those yards back and more. Oh, slants are clamped, to be honest with you. Oh, just kidding. He's open. Keep his feet in bounds. And I think he drug him. My first round pick. I have a feeling they're going to review it, though. Just kidding. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And again, it's been an ugly, ugly game. But if somehow he punches ball in, we take the lead. Absolutely got to have 6 here, Cameron. Slant. Mason Taylor. Down to the 1. Cam here on the QB sneak to give the Kansas City Chiefs the lead. We're going to try and keep them out of field goal range here. Down the seams. Oh my gosh. That's unfortunate. Dalton Schultz, just don't let them score. They might actually run out of freaking time, dude. 10 seconds to go. They don't score here. Touchdown. You got to be freaking kidding me. What are the odds we can score in 3 seconds? Hargrave down the seams. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, in stride. He makes the grab. There's no way. There is no way. This guy already a Kansas City Chief legend. That is insane. I also have to point out what a freaking dime from Cam Ward himself. You know, with that, somehow we take the lead going into halftime. Now, see if Cam can open up the second half, actually scoring for once on his own. 3rd and 10, 4th and 10. They're going to have to settle for a field goal. Now, can our defense come up big here? Texans have the ball in plus territory. Big penalty. 2nd and 13, 3rd and 7. That, my friends, is going to take us into the 4th quarter. Once again, dude, an absolute barn burner. Have absolutely got to get off the freaking field here, dude. Got the seams covered. Got the underneath covered. He's going to throw it away. That's going to force him to another field goal. Just kidding. They're going for it, which is insane, dude. Biggest play of the game yet by far. What on earth was that? He didn't even try to break on the ball. Well, here we go. Once again, dude. As long as you bend, just don't break, I guess. What are the odds we can get another interception here in the red zone? We just can't, dude. We just cannot cover right now. Tank Dell is shredding us to freaking pieces. All right, can we come from behind once again here? Oh, I just ran right into a sack. I mean, everybody was covered down the field. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's got to throw the ball away. Or just take the sack, Cameron. Well, this is a rather unfortunate situation. 3rd down and 26 have absolutely got to have it, and I think he's got to step on him. He's got to step on him. He's going to make the grab. First down. Oh, my God, dude, what a dime. Alec Pierce coming up big for the first time today. Get off me. Throw route wide open. Alec Pierce once again. Pick up about 5. Now let's slow down a bit. Try to choose some clock, run the ball, maybe score a touchdown with no time left. Keep in mind, a win here punches our ticket into the AFC Conference Championship. You know what? Cam Ward, just take off. Just don't you dare freaking fumble. That's officially going to take us into the 2-minute warning. I just wish we could have one stress-free game. Only 1:20 left on the clock. Dude, I really don't want this to go into overtime. Look for the drags here. Over the middle. That should be a first down, or at least close to it. It is a first. Yeah, fellas, this is all going to come down to this. 4 plays to get 5 yards to punch our ticket into the conference championship game. All right, get going, Hargrave. Handoff. Judkins up the middle. Oh, stuffed. Oh my gosh, why did the clock run, dude? I got scared the clock was about to run out. Jesus, dude, the time management in this game is so ridiculous. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. Cam Ward, touchdown. Not a single second came off the clock there, which is just crazy, but we should be good, I think. Texans have got to find a way to score a touchdown in 10 seconds. All right, Hail Mary time. Surely not, right? Surely. Well, I mean, that makes it easy on us, as your Kansas City Chiefs win once again. Another super, super close, stressful game that's taken years off of my life. But with that win, we advanced into the conference championship game. At least for Cameron, this was a much better performance compared to last week. And the big question, who do we get in the conference championship here? We get the Cincinnati Bengals. Who they beat to get here? The Ravens. And that's not good, dude, because the Ravens are Madden's favorite team. So to beat the Ravens, dude, means you beat Madden, which means they could very easily beat us. us. Which if we do come out of here with a dub somehow, it's either the 49ers or the 7 seed Bears we have to take on. Bengals are juicy though, dude. They got such a good team. No pressure, Cameron. Just a Super Bowl appearance on the line. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Another snow game where our opponent is literally wearing all white uniforms. Like, this isn't fair, dude. Good start. Javari got a sack. I pick up a 3rd and 14 on a penalty. Oh no, this is not a good start. This is not what we're looking for, man. I mean, I guess if we held him to a field goal, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Over the middle. Big hit. Drop the ball, you weirdo. Anything but 6 in this play and I'm happy. Oh, he's wide. Gosh dang open. That's God dang believable. Well, it's time for Cameron to answer. 3rd and 1. 1st down and 10. Come on. Score your first touchdown without my help, please. 3rd and 19. That's crazy. All right, fellas. Gotta have it here. Like, even if we could just get in field goal range. Wide open. The seam is wide open. Come on. Score. Or just, get the 1st down. We take that regardless. Again, keep in mind, I'm just going to run the ball because I cannot tell these freaking defenders apart from the snow. That's going to do it for one. I'm not going to lie. Not liking the way this game has started. A lot of football left to be played, though. A lot of football. Oh, see, I'm too scared, dude. I'm too scared to throw the ball. Massive difference here between 6 and 3. Gotta have it. Lance, open over the middle. He's going to make the grab. 1st down within the 10-yard line, I think. Handoff. Judkins has a hole, and I don't even know where the goal line is. I do like this setup. Judkins, huge hole. No freaking way we got stuffed there. Judkins, I beg, brother. There we go. It's about time. Now, can our defense get off the field for once? No. 3rd down and 10. They get 11 yards. Slowly but surely moving the football. This isn't good, dude. There's only 47 seconds left on the clock. Gotta get a stop. Come on, get to Joseph. Please get to Joseph. We take that. We're going to call a timeout so maybe we can get points before the half. They did, unfortunately, make the field goal. 30 seconds to score. What are the odds we can do it again? He is so open. What is going on? Hargrave again? It happened again? This is insane. Dude, this guy, already better than Tyreek Hill, already better than Rashee Rice, already better than any receiver in Chiefs history. I actually cannot believe that just freaking happened. Dude, we get the ball here to start the half. Let's see what Cam can do. Cam's moving that football. He still hasn't scored without my help. 2nd and 12, 3rd and 12. Now I'm stepping in. We got to have 6 here. Got to. Over the middle. Got the throw off. But not even close. With the field goal, we do go on top by 7. Let's see if our defense can get a big stop here. We give them 1st downs on penalties again. 3rd and 4, 3rd and 14. 4th down and 1. Oh my God, what a freaking play this is. Like, this could determine who makes it to the Super Bowl. They're run the ball. Surely they don't. What a bunch of weirdos. Come on. There's just no chance, dude. There's just no way. Just want to freeze frame this real quick. How does the ball teleport into his hands? That's just insane, dude. What a garbage product. Just none of these games can be easy. Judkins with the carry. He's going to get about 5 yards. I think I'm actually going to be crazy. Hand the ball off again. Kind of like the look. Big hole. 1st down. Good call. Got 1 play off before the half. Can he do it again? Can he do it again? Can he do it again? Catch and strike. Come on, let's score. Big play. Oh my gosh, what a play to take us into the 4th quarter. Put your 4s up as we are 10 yards away from taking the lead and 1 quarter away from advancing into the Super Bowl. Keep in mind, just 3 years ago, we were a 0 overall team. Gotta have 6 here, dude. 3 does nothing. Hargrave, quick pass. Touch. There's no way. Demons, dude. That's the only explanation. If we end up losing the game because of that, I'm gonna be so sad, dude. Makes it even more important to pick this up. Oh no, I just gotta throw the ball away, man. There's a flag too. The intentional grounding. Screw you, ref. You have to settle for the field goal. Now hopefully our defense can get off the field here. Such a massive freaking play here, dude. If we get this stop, we could chew the clock possibly. Throw the ball. Keep it in front of you. T. Higgins. Oh my gosh, what a hit that was. Oh my God, dude. This right here is the ball game. They're gonna run the ball, surely. They don't. They're so weird. They're gonna take off. There's just no way Joe Burrow scrambling with his freaking X underneath his body. Well, fellas, gotta hold him to a freaking field goal. Definitely don't like the fact that his X factor is now activated. Now he's throwing the ball as soon as the snap's happening. At least Jamar Chase is running all the way backwards. I cannot begin to describe to you how big we need an interception of some sort here. Such a big play. Jamar Chase was wide open, and so is that receiver. Oh, we just cannot get off the freaking field on 3rd down in this game, man. 1st and goal, 2-minute warning, Super Bowl on the line. No big deal. Come on, big hit, knock the ball loose. There's just, how does he hang on to that? And we drop this. Oh, I feel so cheated right now, man. I feel so gosh dang cheated. No big deal, just time for another last-minute win. We might score 1st play. We might score 1st play. Down the seam, make the grab. Ugh! Underneath. This might be the worst game I've ever played. Down the seam again. Okay, he hangs on to that one. Gotta go hurry up. Gotta go hurry up here. Oh my gosh, wide open. That's Wandale Robinson once again down within the 20. I'm actually gonna be crazy and run the ball a little bit. We have all 3 timeouts. So we have time to spare. Use a little run there. Let's go hurry up, which hopefully won't chew way too much time. It chewed a lot of time. Oh, that's probably stupid. We're gonna run the ball again. Don't know if it's enough for the first, and it is, thank God. We still have 2 timeouts. We're fine. Don't have to get it all in one play. I'm actually going to audible to a run play. I'm not liking that look 5 line. Judkins up the middle, and we get nothing at all. No big deal, fellas. Just a freaking Super Bowl on the line. He's open. Please, hang on to this one. This is insane. I'm literally about to bench him. 2 plays to get 9 yards here, man. This time. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh, it's about time you decided to hang on to the freaking football. I'm telling you, dude, this freaking video is taking years off of my life. As long as we don't bring this back for a touchdown, we should be golden, I think. Big hit, come on, drop the ball. Now, they could actually still get in field goal range, which is kind of scary. I'm gonna guard like the 50-yard line here. Okay, 2 seconds left. We're gonna call a timeout with 1 second. That's just not ideal. I'm kind of scared now. Surely not, though, right? Surely not. He's gonna throw it to the end zone. No way. No way. Ball hits the ground. Your Kansas City Chiefs somehow, some way, are AFC Conference champions in one of the most stressful playoff games I've ever freaking played. I mean, my gosh dang superstar X-Factor receiver forgot how to catch the freaking football. Much better performance here from Cameron. I mean, although he had 164 yards and 2 touchdowns, like 4 drops is unacceptable. Can't be having that in the Super Bowl, which is it going to be Bears or 49ers? We get the 8 and 9 Bears. That's crazy. I mean, to be fair, dude, they got a pretty good team, and Caleb Williams is turning into an absolute monster. We can't go through this legendary playoff run, dude, just to lose to the 8 and 9 Bears. We need the best game of your freaking life, Cameron. Now, can Cameron open this game up with a touchdown? Move the ball slowly but surely, and there it is. There's the freaking Cam Ward first drive interception. I swear to God, every game so far in the playoffs, they got the ball first. He ended up throwing a pick. Luckily, our defense forced him to a 3 and out. This is just gonna be one of those games, isn't it? He still hasn't scored 1 touchdown on his own in this playoff run. I'm telling you, he's due for one here. They always get sacked in the gosh dang red zone. It keeps happening. 3rd and 10, I'm stepping in. I just can't sit back and watch us not score a touchdown here on the goal line. Gotta have this. Wandale. Oh no! Oh, I probably should have rat caught that. Now, there is no planet that I'm not going for this. We're going to go for some drags, and hopefully somebody's wide open. Makes it easy on me. Wandale, wide open. Just fall on it, please. I've been burned too much today. I can't believe, dude, it's a 0-0 ball game, and it's almost halftime already. Drags again. Mason Taylor make the grab. He's going to set up for a 2nd down and 1. Getting beefy here with the goal line set. Judkins. Oh, no. If we don't score here, I'm going to cry. Oh, no, I threw it right to the defender. I'm just such a moron, dude. And we got an interception on the very next play. Oh, I just got so bailed by my heavenly father. I can't let you guys down again, please. Judkins, out the middle. Touchdown, Chiefs. Thank the Lord. What a strange set of events. Now, hopefully, we can keep them out of the end zone here, although they're moving the ball kind of. 3rd down and 15. 4th and 15, so we're going to get this football back. Now, I will forgive our guy for all the nonsense if he can pull out one more insane last-second touchdown. KT's playing middle of the field. Cam Ward breaks the sack. Just take off. Ton of space to run. Ton of space, just get down. Don't you dare fumble, Cameron. Oh my gosh, I am loving the space I am seeing right now. JT kind of walked back over. Off the snap. He didn't drop the football, which is an absolute miracle. Now, as you guys can tell, I love attacking the seams. And see what happens when they're not open. There it is again. There's just no way it's open again. Every game I think of the playoffs, he's scored a touchdown with less than a minute to go in the half. What a weird receiver. Now, I did give the Bears 30 seconds to score here, which thankfully they don't. They do get the ball to start the second half, and they're probably going to end up scoring here, right? No, 4th and 9, and they're going to punt the football again. Now, can Cameron score his first touchdown ever on his own and pretty much seal the deal here? Keep in mind, if we win this game, dude, we have brought a 0 overall team to a Super Bowl within just 3 seasons. Cameron, please. 3rd and 9, start of the 4th quarter. Touchdown! It's about freaking time. Seal the deal, let's go. Oh, so happy we get Derrick Henry in the end zone. Of course, we couldn't hold him to a goose egg, but who gives a crap, dude? Because we come out of here with a 28-7 lead as we have officially won this Super Bowl with a former 0 overall team in one of the most insane playoff runs you'll ever see in the history of my freaking channel, and it definitely didn't come without its stresses, but I am so happy because this scene right here means I get to keep my money. Now, if you enjoyed that rebuild, you can click right here to watch me rebuild the worst team in the NFL, which honestly, that rebuild was harder than rebuilding a 0 overall team. And while you're here, guys, please click that sub button. I know I was kind of cranky, dude, but it is 4 o'clock in the morning. I've been recording like 25 hours straight, so please give me a pass. I apologize. Maybe kind of cranky, but if you subscribe, that would remind me how to smile.